Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kingdom Pets channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Pomeranian, a smart dog with an interesting portfolio. The Pomeranian is part of the Spitz family, and the word Spitz is derived from the German word meaning pointed, which describes the characteristics and appearance of this dog, which is a type of domestic characterized dog by long, thick and often white fur, a pointed ears and muzzles. The tail often curls over the dog's back or droops down. The exact origin of the Spitz dog family are not known, although most of the Spitz seen today originated from the Arctic region of Siberia. The type was described as the Canis Pomeranius by John Friedrich Gelman in his revision of the Systema Naturae in 1788. The Systema Naturae volume is one of the major works of the Swedish botanist, zoologist and physician Carl Linnaeus, and it covers in-depth knowledge on the taxonomy of animals such as dogs and their breeds. The Pomeranians are lively, inquisitive and playful dogs. However, they are independent and can be stubborn and hard to train if you are a novice or you're a first-time trainer. This type of training does not include potty training, because in terms of potty training, the Pomeranian is very easy to train in terms of the basic behavior and tricks. The biggest key to training any type of dog is to keep in mind that consistency and discipline is what needs to be enforced gradually but lovingly so that they can be the best companions and walk alongside you. Although the history of the breed is believed to be traced back into the Arctic, the Pomeranian was developed in Germany as the smallest of the German wolf Spitzens. Queen Victoria popularized this breed in England, and her own Pomeranian, Furry, was with her when she died. The first Pomeranian, also known as the Pom, was registered in the United States in the late 1980s, and the breed's popularity rapidly increased thereafter. And ever since 1988, this breed has ranked among the top 20 most popular dog breeds in the United States. In terms of description, the Pomeranians are a small breed of dog. Pomeranians have a wedge-shaped head with erect ears. Some people describe their faces similar to that of a fox, while others think that it's a baby doll. Their dark, almond-shaped eyes sparkle with intelligence and curiosity. The nose are dark or sometimes the same color as their coat. The Pomeranian's height is around 20 centimeters when it's a full-grown adult, and the life expectancy is usually an average between 12 to 16 years of age. It has very low records of hypoallergenic, which basically means it's not allergic to a lot of things, and the temperament is described as playful, intelligent, friendly, active and sociable at the same time. So at a glance, the Pomeranian is described as somewhat difficult to train, but with consistency and discipline, that trait can be overcome. It is affectionate and is very playful. They are good with children, amazing with other dogs, but the only interesting thing is that they do require an extensive amount of grooming and shedding. The exercise requirement is some form small to mid-tier level in terms of walking them and training them, because they are a small breed. If you live on a large acre land, you can let them run around the backyard or take them for walks every now and then to keep them fit and healthy. Some of the medical conditions that has been associated with the Pomeranian is mild deafness, ametropia, microthalassemia and columbomas. The medical condition of ametropia is a state where refractive error is present, or when distant points are no longer focused properly to the retina. Basically means that over time, the distance of looking at faraway objects become kind of strenuous in the eyes and they cannot focus on it properly. This condition usually brings further on some form of stress when the dog's running around and can't completely discern further away objects. And the condition of the microphthalmia is an eye abnormality that arises before birth. In this condition, one or both eyeballs are abnormally small. In some affected individuals, the eyeball may appear to be completely missing. However, in these cases, some remaining eye tissue is generally still present. So in general terms, the microphthalmia pretty much describes a Pomeranian when they're usually born. They usually have usual troubles with their eyes, or they have one eye missing, or one eye that is not completely developed compared to the other one, or sometimes it affects both of their eyes. And they somewhat can also affect their sight, which can mean that they can be blind. And finally, the colobom's medical condition is also centered around the eye and issues of the eye. So the Pomeranian's medically condition is usually around their eye. So the colobomas are missing pieces of tissues and structures that form the eye initially. And one eye may be developed more than the other ones, and the size and location of the development of the tissues and the microbiology around the eye can affect the Pomeranian's vision. The colobomas condition usually affects the iris, which results in keyholes appearance of the pupil, which generally does not lead to blindness or vision loss. And just some closing remarks about the Pomeranian. An interesting fact is that the name of the breed comes from the Pomerania, which is a region of northern Europe, where they are believed to allegedly originate from. Another interesting fact is that the Pomeranians typically weighed from 7 to 10 kilos, but not always. At one point in time, they weighed 20 to 30 pounds before they're being bred in size by Queen Victoria of England. And another interesting fact is Martin Luther, a leader of the Protestant Reformation, had a Pomeranian named Belphegor, who he often mentioned in his writing. And also, the great Michelangelo had a Pomeranian by his side as he painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. So all in all, the Pomeranians are an amazing breed to have, and if you have them right now, cherish them because they are not just cute and cuddly, they are smart, they are lovable, and they're an amazing companion. So thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode of Kingdom Pets Channel.